Monster Brick Reviews.
Here's a look at the Mould King Abrams-X building set. Has about 1,192 pieces. And here is the box. So it's got pretty good art. You see there's a couple decorations on here. And on the back, image of the back of that tank, and tells you a little bit about it. This particular tank comes with powered functions, so it can move the treads forward and back, as well as rotate the entire tank, as well as rotating the turret area on top. And the turret actually detaches fairly easily, right? And then a little bit of the blueprints there and stuff on the bottom. Inside the box, you have all of these bags. Their bags are numbered, so these are bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3. And a significant number of these parts are these Technic parts, you know, pins and holes and gears. So that's pretty common. And as far as the parts go, they look to be pretty well made. They are very similar to Legos in color, as well as part design. In looking through these bags, I don't see any part designs that are unique, but there probably are some. For example, I think this is an unusual part right here. This kind of trapezoidal triangular shape. To my knowledge, I don't think Lego makes that. And then this tread piece is a little bit unusual too. It's got that ridge on it, on the end of it. As far as the color goes, they're pretty good, close match to Lego. So this in my hand is a genuine Lego piece in sort of a sand blue. And it's somewhere between blue and gray. It's very close to gray. And the color is pretty much a dead-on match for it. So they're using a color here that would be compatible also with Lego. So not only the parts compatible, but the color would be too. Loose inside the box is actually this sprue set. So that's a little unusual. I'm not sure why these are separate and why they didn't just cut them off the sprue and include them in a bag. Maybe because they're fully custom, specifically made for this set. That's kind of, I don't know how you feel about it. Some people would be very happy that there's a custom piece, and others might be like, well, that should be brick built. This bag has a couple of these larger lift arms, hose, and then 4 more of these custom pieces that were just for this set. Also included in the bag are the powered components. So this is a battery powered motor box. So it has motors 1, 2, and 3. I think this is probably the same as the one here. It's got a power on and off button, and then you plug in your, I think this is a micro USB to charge it. And when you turn it on, there's a tiny blue light that comes on. I don't know if you can see it there. There it is. It's flashing right now. Probably needs to be paired, but you build this right into the center of the tank, and then everything is powered off of this one unit. Comes with this remote control, and the remote control powers or controls everything that you see. Move forward and back motion, rotation of the tank, and then rotation of the turret. And then these buttons here are supposed to be sound effects, I believe. So it either plays through this device or it plays through this device. I'm not sure. It'd be better if it came out of here, probably. You also get the USB to micro USB cable, and you get a screwdriver that lets you open up this and put in the battery. So I'm assuming this does not come with the batteries. It's probably AA batteries that go in here. And as far as I can tell, this one already includes its batteries inside. So that's helpful. One thing about my box is it's covered in greasy fingerprints. That's kind of annoying. I don't know if you can tell here, there's just so many greasy fingerprints. It came like that out of the bag. So not not great. Not a great experience right off the bat there. You get a booklet specific to this powered module, the remote control, information about how it works. So here you're seeing that it's two AAA batteries that go inside the remote control. And it looks like the battery in here is not replaceable. So yeah, there's some information, how to charge it, what the different buttons will do. And then looks like there is an app as well. So you can download the app. They give you a QR code to get that app, and then you can use the app to control your tank also, instead of using this hard remote. Here's the sticker sheet. So it's 20 some odd stickers. This might be the double transfer type of sticker. So it has, you peel it off, you stick it on the item, and then you peel the top layer off. So this might be one of those style. And then here's the booklet. So the booklet is a full color instruction manual, and a lot of English in here. The English is okay. And as far as parts go, and colors, the colors in here are okay as well. Usually it's hard to tell the difference between black and dark gray and light gray. So here you can tell the difference, which is nice. I appreciate that they took the time to do that. They have packed in maybe double the amount of steps you would see per page. And the impact there is that the parts get a little bit smaller when you're trying to find them. It tells you which part to get, but it'll be a little tinier. I think it's still readable. If you've ever built a Lego set before, especially a Technic set, this should probably be no problem. And then I like that they call out things here where it's a different kind of pin. They let you know so you don't make a mistake. They have sizing guides, so you can see quite a bit of information, a lot of steps, and so hopefully you're up for that challenge. I definitely don't think this is a kit for somebody who's never built a Lego set that had 1,000 pieces in it, or a major building set with 1,000 pieces. It is a time investment. Some people look at it and then immediately are turned off and they're like, oh, what a headache. But anyway, I tell you how to turn on the device, how to make it move forward and back, how to make the whole tank rotate, how to make the turret rotate. And then here's all the stickers, quite a few to apply. And then here's how it looks once they're all applied, and it shows you front and back. And there you go. And that's the entire manual. So I look forward to building this. I will post some photos once that's done. But overall, my impressions are good, but we'll see. We'll see how the clutch is. We'll see if things fit together properly. We'll see if there's any missing parts. All right, cool. I hope that was helpful. Thank you.